on, hobby family? It is your boy K-Dub, and this is K-Dub's High Five. 5 rapid fire questions with your favorite hobby faces. And today it's one of my Twitter hobby favorites. You might not recognize his face, but I know you recognize his hat. My boy Jacob at Eighth Wonder Cards on Twitter. How are you doing today, bro?
Great. Thanks for having me on.
Heck yeah, man. I know we've been talking about it. You and I have collabed a couple times on Twitter with the cool card thread. So I'm happy to have you on here. How it works, I'm going to throw 5 questions at you, all hobby related, one right after another. Ready to take on the high five?
I'm ready.
All right, man. First question. You kind of changed your Twitter name. I don't know if it was a year or 2 ago. I know you're on other socials you changed as well. Eighth Wonder Cards. Where does that come from? How did you come up with that?
Yeah, so from 2011 is when I first joined Twitter. And yeah, all my usernames for everything's been J Stevens and then 2482 or just 24. And Bryce, my son, has gotten really into card shows and cards, and he really wanted to start a business. And so I was thinking about last year is when I did it. And so I was thinking about branding already. So I don't have any plans to do anything, but so just in case, I want to go ahead and get a brand out there.
Yeah.
And since I'm in Houston area, Astrodome is eighth wonder of the world. So it's an eighth wonder cards. So it just kind of felt like that.
I love it, man. I love it. Now, Bryce is the one pushing the business, it sounds like.
Yes, for sure. He would love to open up a business card shop. So
card shop.
We'll see one day, maybe if I'm retired, but nothing anytime soon.
Oh, well, I love it. So Eighth Wonder was born. There you go. Yeah. So thank you, Bryce, for the brand. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
All right, man. Second question. When it comes to your kind of personal hobby journey for you, who would you say have been some of your kind of biggest influences in your collecting or just sports cards in general?
Okay. I think there's probably 3 names I want to shout out. First one is probably the first friend from Twitter when I first got on hobby Twitter or card Twitter about 2012 range, 13. Rob Witt. He's not really on Twitter too much anymore. He was really the first friend. When I first started, most of my card purchases were like max $20. And so he had a King Griffey Jr. rookie card, which was my favorite player growing up, but I never owned his Upper Deck rookie card.
Heck yeah.
And so he had one for trade. I was trying to look up for my junk cards. So, hey, would you be interested in this? He said, no, not really, but I'll send you it 2 for free. And so I said, wow, that's super nice. You don't have to, but I said, oh no, for sure. It's yours. So he sent it to me. I still have it to this day.
Yeah.
And we became friends. He was a big fan of Bryce Harper, and we just continued that friendship.
Nice.
So that was one. And second one is an influence currently is on Instagram, the Patrick Ryan, the P. Ryan collection on Instagram.
Okay.
He has a very wide collection of in-person signed cards from private signings, game used jerseys. And so he's someone that I look up to his collection and would like to kind of model my collection after his.
Okay.
He collects ticket stubs, signed posters, and not just Hall of Famers. He collects an array of athletes and movie stars, pop stars. So those 2 are more my collection. And business wise, I wanted to give a shout out to you had him as a guest, but Ryan, card collector too.
Yeah.
He does things. We made a big deal in 2020, and he up front, super nice. We have seen him at a couple card shows since then. Super nice. He handles his business well. Never heard anything bad about him. And so, if I ever do start a business, that's someone I would look up to and try to model what I would do like him.
Absolutely, man. Definitely one of the best dudes out there, man. And
for sure, he's super nice.
I mean, and that dude hustles like I can't even imagine the hustle, man. I know last time I talked to him, I was talking to him about, potential kids in his life. And I said, man, you're going to have to slow down if you start talking about kids because you are a busy man. So
every day, he's whatnot. He's on streaming YouTube, doing card shop. It's something every day.
But gets it, man. I mean, that's the nature of the beast when it comes to building the brand and the hobby these days. You got to be constantly creating. So shout out CC2, man. All right, man. We all have the card in mind as far as the card that would make our collection, the Grail card, some of us call it. For you, What's the Grail card for your collection and why?
So for me, if anybody doesn't know, my brother has a baseball card in 2016 Bowman Chrome. So his superfractor has eluded me, has not been posted. I'm
Okay.
assuming it's still in a box somewhere. Hopefully, I guess. And so I would love to get that one day for sale. And then if that kind of doesn't count, my collection goals is NBA 75 signed rookie cards and NFL 100 signed rookie cards. But the MJ signed rookie card would be the number one,
Oh, heck yeah, man.
the number one card.
Oh, I mean, the
Uh,
number one card for any of us, right?
yeah, yeah.
That's kind
So
of
that
anyone in our age range. I mean, the Jordan rookie, but with the auto on it, I don't even know. Does he even sign rookie cards?
he's got some. I should have looked at the population report
Yeah.
because he signed some from the dunk camps. I forgot what they were called. He has some out there,
Okay.
but they're pricey.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I don't think I'll ever get one. I may just grab another rookie card and be
Yeah.
happy with it, but we'll see.
All right, man. So the Jordan auto rookie and your brother's superfractor out of 2016 Bowman.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna find it. It's out there
I
somewhere.
hope so. I hope so.
Oh, all right, man. Well, you kind of mentioned 2016 Bowman already. If there was a product that you could open, money's not an option. What product are you ripping and why?
2016 Bowman Chrome. I would bless box after box as much as I can. Yeah. I think hobby boxes are like 1,800 right now,
Okay.
2,000. So, and the main hit is Tatis. And
Okay.
so with his prices kind of going down because of steroids, I don't know how many people would actually start busting them.
Yeah.
And so hopefully one day someone will get an itch and rip one.
Yeah.
But I would rip as many as I can of that.
Now, as you said, Tatis is kind of the big name in that product. That's kind of what drives it.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. And
Yeah,
then
his Bowman Chrome autos in that product.
oh, gotcha. And then your brother falls where on that list of like
Pretty low of it overall. Yeah, maybe a little higher when it came out, but it was still pretty low.
nah, still though, man, the fact that your brother's in a product, that's pretty dang cool. So
Yeah, once I got the word, he told me that it was pretty awesome to find that out.
yeah, no doubt. And have you ripped a box for yourself or
No, I'm
no?
not much of a box opener. I stick to singles, so
Yeah,
I've never opened a box of that.
good. All right, well, let's go to the last question here because just kind of talked about there. You're kind of a more of a singles guy, and I always admire, your chase for the autographs. And for you, the thing I respect about your collection, it's not necessarily just about the authentic autograph. You also go after the in person, getting them at shows or getting them through the mail as well. How would you say kind of the autograph chase has changed since maybe we were kids to now when it comes to the hobby?
Yeah, I think when we first started, I mean, autographs were really rare and a commodity, and
Mhm.
then they just kind of more and more autos. At first, I was on card, and then stickers, and the redemptions. And me personally, I hate stickers. So that's what in person private signings. It helps you pick whatever cards you want signed. So like rookie card or a meaningful card, and then get to have it done your way. You could choose Sharpie or a paint pen, any
Yeah,
inscriptions you want, like customization to make the card individual to you.
yeah.
So that's what I really like about the private signings, public signing aspects of things.
That's true. I guess I never really thought about that because I've never really done a lot of the in-person signings, but you really get to kind of create the auto that you want.
Yes.
Like you said, with the card, with the type of pen. Now, when you do that, like what's your process in that? I mean, what do you think about when you think I'm gonna go meet, I know you met Adrian Peterson, right?
Yes.
So like
Yes.
when you were thinking about that, like what was the process for you and finding the card, thinking about the signing, like what kind of thought process did you have there?
Yeah. First one is well, you try to look at comps and see if it's even a good deal. Sometimes private signings are more expensive than you can just buy one already slabbed.
Got
So
it.
you should look up first if it's worth it to even do that. Or that's what I always do.
Yeah.
And so for Adrian Peterson, with inscriptions, it's rare. So and then I debated whether to go with the refractor version or the base. And I just ran out of time when I finally decided to go. So I stuck with the base version. And
Gotcha.
then, and so I added inscriptions to make it a little bit more rare pieces.
Yeah.
And so I'll try to get the all day inscription on the one I got.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah. All right, man. I got a bonus question since we're talking about, meeting players, getting their autographs. Who's been your favorite as far as people you've met and gotten their autograph? Like, what's been the favorite story you got?
Yeah, Adrian Peterson, probably by
Okay.
far. Yeah, he was super nice. Shook my hand. Shook my son Bryce was with me. Shook Bryce's hand.
Oh,
Asked him what sports he was playing, what positions. Like he was really involved with them, smiling. Looking them in the eye, treat him with
yeah.
respect. So Adrian Peterson has by far been the nicest guy.
I love that, man. A Viking,
Yes.
of course. Of course, it's a
Yes.
Viking. Now,
Yeah.
the handshake, I've heard it's legendary. How was his handshake?
It was strong. It was firm. Yes.
Oh, I've heard that from multiple sources that his handshake was it's breathtaking. So
Yes.
all right, man. Hey, we cleared the list. We got a high five at the end. The high five, throw it up. Boom. Appreciate it. You can follow Jacob on Twitter at Eighth Wonder Cards, also on YouTube and Instagram as well. You can also subscribe to my channel, Dizzy Dub One. Follow me on Twitter if you're bored at Mr. K-Dub. Also, shout out to the high five endorsers this year, Buck City Breaks and Rack of the Day on Twitter. Appreciate you joining me, man. This was great. Always a reminder to the people who watch this, take the time to do it. Thank you and be the good in the world. And we'll catch y'all next time on the next high five.